Bill, and what habits or practices you think helped you rise to the CEO role at two major companies?
Well, it's a handful of things, right? So personal characteristics are being a continuous learner, right? Don't think you know everything. You for sure don't. And there's a lot of things I'm doing today, like AI or artificial intelligence, you name it. They didn't even exist 20 years ago. If you think about it, when I started out in career, and I'm not that old, but I am a member of the X generation, we didn't even have cell phones when we first I got my first cell phone in the 90s, and the internet, even though they talk about it coming in the 60s with Dark and these others, it really started coming into the 90s, the late 90s, and the early 2000s. It really took off. Well, today we have chat bots, we have AI, we have all these different tools. Continuous learning is the key for an individual. Second piece is you got to have fortitude and the ability to get knocked down and get yourself back up, right? That's super important. And finally, you got to go get stuff done, right? You absolutely have to go get it done. But you take all that, and then I think the key piece of it is you need some operating model, some way of looking at the world, some type of lens or framework that you come in. So you may not know the answer. In fact, I'm going to say we never know the answer to begin with, but you need a way to approach your problems. For me, that's been using tools like 80-20 and the profit growth operating system that we've developed over the years. It's that approach that allows us to find out what the answers are, get the team involved, make sure they have ownership of it. So when you kind of peel it all back, you got to be a resilient person who's willing to brush themselves off and keep going, be a continuous learner, and you got to have a way of approaching problems and getting your team to follow you. Those are the keys.